Yo, what's going on, y'all? 13 Reasons Why. I've actually checked it out, seen the whole first season, seen a couple episodes from the second season. From a lot of things that I seen in there, I'm glad about one thing. One thing is going to cause a topic of discussion and something that really needs to be talked about. It's a lot of things that they touch on: bullying, people being harassed on social media, pictures, and it's a lot of stuff going on in the episode. But let's talk about the real issue: people that are unhappy and people that are committing suicide. That's the problem, because now we have kids that are getting tormented, and they feel that there's no other way for them to handle it than killing themselves. That's a serious problem. And I will say, for a lot of people, 13 Ways probably had a lot of triggers in it. So one of my buddies said that his son's school sent a letter home saying that they should be advised, and that might not be a good show to have them watch. Just because if your kids are having those issues, that it could be a trigger. But I'm glad that the show is causing a lot of people to pay attention and open up a little bit, man, because it's something we definitely need to talk about. You know, it's a lot of people out here that are suffering, and they're suffering in silence because they don't want to talk to people. I remember growing up where people would talk about you, and you know, they might say things that hurt your feelings and tease you. You know, like they say, kids are cruel, kids are harsh. But when you went home, you got away from that. Now with social media, you can't necessarily get away from it. But we need to have a forum or a platform for people to be able to open up and express themselves. If you're being harassed and you're scared to tell a teacher, you have to have an avenue or somebody to communicate your feelings with. For somebody to feel that the only way that they can express themselves is to take their own life is unacceptable. So we have to set up something and become a game changer. One, I'm not no therapist at all. But if I could be that plateau, I've helped a lot of people with problems that were having serious issues. But if I could bridge that gap to being that voice that somebody needs to talk to on the phone because they're feeling they're at the end of their rope. Listen, I don't mind being that guy. I don't mind being that guy to sit there and listen. You know what I mean? But it's really sad, and something needs to be done, because nobody should feel so tormented in their day-to-day life that they should just kill themselves. It's unacceptable. So we have to do something to just change the culture of that. We have to have an open line of communication. And like I said, it's company info that's posted on this. And if you feel as though you want to reach out, reach out. This isn't something that you reach out to us and we're going to go tell your business to this person, that person. Listen, if we can be a platform for you to express how you feel and have somebody to talk to, by all means, we're there. If that can make a difference, by all means, reach out, call us, email us. We will respond. Let us know this is an issue you don't want help with necessarily from us talking to your parents or talking to your school. But understand that if you do call and we're talking and we get a feel for you, and I know what school you're going to, when you're telling me that you're getting bullied and it's a problem, I feel like I have to reach out to your school because something needs to be done. Bullying is unacceptable, but we have to be able to build our kids up so that they're willing to stand up for themselves. The climate has changed. Back in the day, worst thing you had to worry about was getting into a fight. You might get beat up. That was it. But nowadays, things have escalated so much. And I mean, the things changed. I think just the morals that we're giving the kids need to be changed. You know what I mean? I remember back in the day, my grandma used to tell me, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. That climate changed, because words do hurt people. And words, titles that people are given, they do a lot of damage these days. They make people want to hurt themselves, because they feel as though they're not worthy. You have people that feel like they aren't worthy to be loved. Things like that. That's a problem. It's a real big problem. But once again, back in the day, you could get talked about. And like I said, the climate of the village raising the kids, like my grandma used to tell me, sticks and stones will break your bones, but names will never hurt you. As I just addressed, words can hurt. Especially when you have multiple people saying the same thing and harassing somebody. Then my grandmom also said, he who hits and runs away shall live to fight another day. And I could even go into a story about myself personally. I remember that my grandma telling me stories, and it's like, you hear about fights, and it's like, wow, this guy almost died in a fight. Because, you know, as a kid, things seem more dramatic than it really is. So one day, this guy was just kept picking with me. We were classmates. And I'm just like getting fed up. But he's talking, but he didn't touch me. And then he kicks me. And I'm just like, he just touched me. What did I think to do? Oh my goodness, he hit me. It ain't bad. Then after I did that, it's out of there. Now you gotta catch me. Now, why did I do that? Because my grandma said, he who hits and runs away shall live to fight another day. Well, he was fast as I was, people. He was fast as I was. So he caught me, and we got into a fight. And it wasn't even like a fight where you win, you lose. We literally, because he grabbed me, tried to jump on my back, hit me. I get him off of my back, then we just literally just stood there punching each other. Just punching each other. Then the crossing guard broke it up. I went home. I was all tears in my eyes, all, you know how kids get. But the thing that I learned, that getting in a fight wasn't that bad. Wasn't a reason to run. It's that now I'm fighting and I'm way more tired. But the difference is, and I wanted to tell that, to let people know, the person I am now grew from being that person that would avoid certain things. And the way things escalated nowadays. Nowadays, if you try to avoid a conversation, these days people will touch you. But the problem is, you have to be ready, because now people are no longer fighting fair. So then we have that to deal with, where people are scared to step up and defend themselves because this one guy might be talking about you, but he has 10 people with him. So we have to figure out a way to change the climate, the climate of things that are going on. Because back in the day, if it was 10 people that had a problem with you, you would have to fight all 10 of them one-on-one. It's no more rules no more. It's like, it's no code of respect and honor. Now, you got a problem with one person, you might get beat up by 12 just because his friends was there and they watched it. But at the end of the day, it's just 13 reasons why. Things need to change, man. Things need to be done. So what I'm thinking about doing is having 13 different videos, all touching different topics, from bullying to rape. And I might not do 13 videos, but I'm gonna take some really hot topics and come back and do videos. So if y'all feel as though y'all have a topic that y'all think is interesting and y'all like me to touch on, whether y'all seen 13 reasons or you haven't seen it, but if you find an interesting topic that you feel that you would like me to touch on and you want me to put my opinion on, I might actually have some other people come in and sit in with videos and we both give our opinions. So if you guys have any ideas, put it in the comments. Share the video, because we always make nonsense viral. Let's make something positive viral. That should be the new the new challenge. Make a positive video viral. Let's get it.